see my life as dancing through life. I've started dancing quite late in life, though. I was in visual arts. I have a guest here in visual arts. That was my first sort of forte on love. And then I started dance a little bit later, but dance to me is visual arts in three-dimensional, you know, kind of making it alive. Pencil into color, giving it energy. I want to backtrack a teeny bit, just introduce myself a little bit, what my background is. I was born and raised in Switzerland, and I lived there till I was 18. Then I lived in Germany for 2 years, and that was always driven by dance. I grew up in a household of arts. My father was a well-known opera singer at the opera in Zurich, and my mother was a concert pianist. So I was exposed to all arts. We had no TV in our household, sort of like the opposite of what we're talking here. And I did appreciate having a lot of time to be creative, and that's a big lead thing of my life, trying to go about everything in life creatively. So I grew up with my parents there, and my mother's side, they were all farmers, so I had a very broad upbringing and 2 siblings. I danced in Germany, and then I got to know American dancers, and everything was mainly ballet dancing, classical. So I decided to come to the States with no English and a little suitcase, and I thought I would stay 6 months. I went to the University of Illinois because I knew a teacher there. And now 32 years later, I'm still here, obviously.
But wasn't there something about America that...
Right, that was intriguing. Just in a sense, what I just mentioned, the classical training and the ballet was beautiful, but I saw some American companies coming through, and I realized I like movement that is not the same form all the time. I like that technique, but taking it to another place. So I came to Champaign. From there I went to New York and danced in New York City for a while, and in 1981 I came to the Chicago area, and here I have worked with many companies that I was in. For 10 years I have my own with a partner, my own company, touring internationally, and since 13 and a half years I live in Evanston. And I think this is an amazing community where I live with my husband, and we have 2 daughters, so raising a family, but also where I'm really fully engaging what I love to do, and it has always been the thread of movement, and not just dance per se, but also movement as being in your body and sensing your body. And now in the moment I teach 40% at Evanston High School. I do dance and wellness, part of PE, and then my main job here in Evanston is being co-artistic director of the Evanston Dance Ensemble. It's a youth company that comes out of the dance center, that's the school, and then when children usually start about 3 years old, they train 7 to 10 classes a week. Then they audition to be in the ensemble. And the ensemble is for the dedicated, talented dancer, you should say. At that moment, they're not just students anymore, they become performer. And in the moment, we have 28 dancers getting ready for our next big show in March at the Skokie North Shore Center for Performing Arts. And the theme of the production is cinematic, so it's based, again, ties in the electronics. It's interesting how the thread goes. It's all about genres of movies, silent movies or dance-in movies, and so on. And we're working with 9 choreographers, so it's a collaboration. We have often original music. We have a fantastic projection artist working with us this year who kind of transforms things. His name is John Boshi, and this is from the city. And we're getting ready for the show.
And that's in March?
In March, 5th, 6th, and 7th, we're having the production.
All right.
Yes.
Well,